that I've been waiting for. You know, it's 8 o'clock on the nose, everybody, and we're here talking to you live, and the phone lines are open right now at 855-TEL-TLS, 855-835-5857, and you can also get involved by texting us at 443-642-9403. Now, for the duration of tonight's show, we're going to be talking about, do you hate
Or love.
Okay, or love your job? And this is important. This is really, really important, especially with the economy being the way it is right now. Hold on, I'm trying to get my papers together. We have a special guest coming on the show tonight. Her name is Stephanie A. Watson, and we're going to get into talking more about her in a couple minutes. But this is the introduction to the show. If you're new to the show, and this is where I open myself. Your hand needs to be on the mouse at all times. I don't want to go through this with you tonight.
We're not. Tonight is the night. We're not going through this.
Now, if you're new to the show, when I say I want her hands on the buttons,
that means he wants some audience interaction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want them to be involved.
The phone is
phone ringing already.
Telephone's ringing.
You're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. You're not on the air anymore.
It says this call has been processed.
Doesn't mean that answer.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we got a good show. I mean, you can get involved, like I said, at 855-TEL-TLS, just by giving us a call and expressing how you feel about your current position, whether you love it or not, whether you hate it, but it's suitable for you. I'm going to give you information on my situation as well, and how it's changing in the next couple of weeks, and what I changed about my change. I did change something.
Okay.
But it's suitable and very beneficial to me that I did this. And I'll let you in on my development. Mm-hmm. So we got an interesting show. So like I said, you can get involved by dialing 855-TEL-TLS. And
it's also Truth Tuesday.
It's also Truth Tuesday. And I'm going to let you know my truth. That's what we do here. So if you're new, we play music, we talk, and we can't forget about the sponsors and commercials and stuff. So they're all in here, wrapped up in this 2-hour period, which I'm excited to say, with also announcing this, is that we're going 4 hours, effective July 1st. So I'm happy to announce that. I mean, the show has blew up so much in the past 4 years. I mean, we went from a 2-hour show from 7 to 9 to a 1-hour show when the sponsors hated us. And then the sponsors got back on board when they seen the people interaction. Then we had to go back to 2 hours, 8 to 10. We've been 8 to 10 now for more than over a year and a half now. So I'm excited to say the show has progressed and it still continues to grow. Yes, I mean, in the whole, let me just say a year and a half, it's been 2 hours. And that year and a half, if I just pump myself up, I mean, we're syndicated 3 times over here.
Okay.
So it's like we're all over the U.S. already. I mean, you can reach us anywhere in the world, really. I mean, you go over to Europe, just put in bxposd.com and you're here.
I know that's right.
You know, but we're syndicated 3 times over, and we've had an exciting run, and it's not stopping anytime soon. So just know that. But onward and upward with Baltimore Exposed, we're getting more exposure. We're going to different events. So if you have events out there that you would like to have us come to, just send us a brief email stating what you have going on. What's the purpose of what you have going on, and we try to do things that enlighten others. But this is, I have to say, this is the gossip hour. Now, if you're not into it, you might want to get into it, because we
have fun.
We talk reckless. We're very, very reckless. And because this is internet radio, oh gosh, you might hear a couple curse words, but they're not meant maliciously. But you might hear them only when I'm upset at whatever the situation is.
When he's too involved.
When I'm too involved. You'll get used to that terminology as the night progresses.
Yes.
I get really, really involved in my stories. I mean, these people out here are ridiculous. Here go the 30-second signs.
I'm just trying to do what
I know. You're employed. You have a job. Do you love your job?
Yes.
I'm glad you do.
Right.
I love having you here, Nick. That's Nicole, everybody. I'm Monty. I didn't think I'm so wrapped up in everything that I want to do tonight.
Excited right now.
Yeah. I don't think I even introduced anybody. I'm Monty, the host of the show. That's Nicole, the engineer and producer of the show. And we have a lot going on.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to take a break, and when we come back,
It's
time
on.
to get down and dirty. I'm trying to tell you. What's our next song?
Beyonce, Crazy in Love.
Really?
It really is.
Oh, right.
It doesn't have to be. I mean, we can do some Adele. I haven't heard Adele in a couple.
Which one?
One and Only.
Yeah. Adele, one and only, everybody. We'll be right back on Baltimore Exposed Radio. You're listening to Talk Lately. Whew, the phone lines are going crazy.
Oh,
I love it.
oh, guess what I heard?
Oh,
The Wonderland supporters came through today.
I know that's
I was
right.
shocked.
Hey, everybody,
It was
welcome
like-
back.
it was-
Oh, she is going off. All right, caller, hold
You know
on
I
for a
ain't supposed
second. Wait a minute, the phone lines are going crazy. Everything is going off. We are organized. We run like an old machine here. 855 tell TLS is the number, everybody. Just give me a second, and then I'm going to open the lines up, and we can talk about everything and anything that you want to talk about. Just give me 1 second. Oh, you still coming through. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello? Maybe it's your
Is it
phone.
coming through?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Did you mute me?
Yeah, I did real
Thou shalt
quick.
not mute the crystal. That's the 11th commandment. Well, I don't know what you're doing. Thou shalt not mute me.
This is party hour, everybody. We're in here and we're doing this thing real big tonight. It's Talk Lately, and you're listening to Baltimore Exposed Radio. I don't eat this bottle. You know, the bottles have been popped.
Yes.
You know, it's celebration night, and it's partially celebrating having a job.
Yes.
Some people leaving their jobs. Is anybody leaving their job on the 15th? Oh, I got my hand up. Sorry. I guess I have to be verbal since I'm on the radio.
Right.
But it's going to be really, really good, and we're looking forward to talking to everybody out there about what their situations is, as well as our special guest that's coming on tonight, Stephanie A. Watson. And we're calling you, Ms. Watson, if you're listening, we'll be calling you in just a few minutes, but we had to get through some business real quick. I just wanted to tell everybody the Forbes Best Paid Celebrities Under 30. I'm not on the list. And I'm not on the 30.
You ain't never lied.
So,
Am I on?
you're on.
Oh, hey. Okay.
Everybody,
I
this
think
is
I'm
Crystal.
not on. I'm over here agreeing with you and like, hey, yeah, and I'm on. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead. Continue on.
This is Crystal Wonderland. She has a show on Blog Talk Radio called Crystal Wonderland. Her name is Crystal on Air. I'm sorry. And she's a wag. If I use the word correctly, she wags like me, talks about everybody, and does her thing real big.
He just need to be talked about, though.
Crystal,
why do you do it?
Crystal,
if
give
you
me a
don't want
second.
somebody
Give me
to talk about?
Crystal, give me a second.
I think that's Stephanie.
Hi, Miss Watson. How are you? Is it my phone line?
I don't know.
Technical difficulties suck. Stephanie? Can you hear me, Stephanie?
I heard her hang up.
That's not okay.
That number keeps calling me.
Crystal?
Yeah.
I apologize. Okay, everybody. What is wrong with the phone systems, Nicole?
I have no idea.
I want the phones working. They work every night except for tonight for some
Right.
reason.
Here it is again.
It's 3 lines up now.
Right.
All right. Anyway, let's move on. I'll get to the phones in a second. And I want to turn this one off.
Okay, so while he's working
That's
on the
what it
phone,
is.
the question is, do you hate your job or do you love it? I love my job. I love one of my jobs. See, I'm conflicted. I have a job that I really...
Go ahead, Crystal. We're listening.
Crystal?
I think I shut her up. Okay, Stephanie.
This is Stephanie Watson.
Hi. Oh, goodness. We're having so many troubles with this phone system. The phones are going crazy right now. They all want to talk to you.
Oh, good. Thank you. Wonderful.
See, the phone lines are going crazy. Okay. Stephanie, I'm going to put you on hold real quick because we're going to get through this little bit of business and then we're going to get to you, okay?
Okay, how can I hear this, y'all? Someone said that they tried to call in, but the number put you on air. Is there another number they're supposed to call?
Well, you got to you can listen to the show on the website.
Right, but they're calling the number, so they should be able to hear it. But they're saying it's putting you on air.
Right.
It's putting you on air.
Because the phone number is to call in, to talk.
Oh, that wasn't clear, because, see, that's the number I put out to everyone, because I thought, is this like Blog Talk Radio?
No, this isn't Blog Talk. This is actually a radio station.
Oh, my Lord. I don't put that number. See, that was, oh, Lord, have mercy. Everyone,
I know,
what number can they?
I noticed that when you were posting the thing that, that you were posting the phone number, I was like, well, if they want to call in and talk to you, yes. That's why I didn't say anything.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe that's why my phone lines are going crazy.
Because people, I posted it everywhere. So where can I listen to it?
They got to go to bxposd.com, to the website.
Okay, just go there.
Yep. And we're live right now.
Okay, I'll tell them.
I said that's probably why the phone lines are going crazy right now, because they're trying to call in and listen.
Okay, so they got to go, but if they're not on the computer, they can't listen.
Nope, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Let me try to clear this up.
You can tell them that tomorrow your YouTube will be posted with you on the show.
Okay,
if they can't get to a computer, they can listen to it tomorrow.
Okay, let me BXPS. Okay.
Okay, hold. I'm put you on hold, and I'm gonna come right back to you. All right, Crystal.
Yes. Have I been muted 3 times?
You have been muted 3 times. My phone lines were going crazy. There was a glitch in information that we gave to Stephanie in regards to the show. That's why the phone lines were going crazy, because they thought they were listening to. They thought this was Blog Talk Radio. No, it's not. No. We broadcast directly from our studios to the masses. We'll never do that Blog Talk Radio thing again. I'm just trying to let you know that Blog Talk Radio thing is for the birds, not including Crystal.
What? Here's the thing. Instead of saying from Blog Talk, this is what you can say: coming to a station near you. And just don't even say that out loud no more. People think after you say Blog Talk, oh, you on Blog Talk? No. Okay, the crazy lady didn't show up as soon as you turned on the shit. Blog Talk Radio.
Not in here.
You
right.
should Buddha-fade it to it. Be like, hey, I'm listening to Blog Talk Radio. This my boo talk lately. Hey, do something like that.
Gosh.
Like, I've realized recently I can, like, channel my inner hood rat immediately. It's crazy.
Let me answer it over here.
Hello, you have a caller. To accept the call, press 1.
I hate her too. I hate her too. I'm just hanging up on her. That lady.
She's gonna call you.
And it's bananas in here tonight.
It really, really is.
Friendly.
The phone lines are going ridiculously off the walls here.
People hate their jobs out there.
Yes, I understand.
All of the phones are vibrating. Ringing,
I
vibrating.
love you guys out there tonight. You guys are really, really good. You're good. I like y'all.
Oh, I think tonight
You are my kind of people.
Corks in the bottle.
Yeah. You gotta keep focused with this.
Word. So let me ask you a question, right?
Crystal, let me hang you up off of this line and call you on the other line so you can be.
Oh, so now I got muted 3 times and hung up on
Man,
you.
if-
Know what, bitch? We breaking up. We breaking up. We breaking up. You see how I'm getting? All right, you call me back.
No, wait.
You have a...
Did you,
need
just
to-
click over. Just
to take a
click
break.
over.
number
you have
nobody
dialed
calling
is
me.
not in
I feel so
Your phone is
disgusted.
off. Oh God, this show is a mess. Take me to break real quick. We'll be right back. The thing. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's 8:26 right here on Baltimore Exposed Radio. We are live until 10 o'clock tonight. The phone lines are open though at 855-TEL-TLS. I know.
I think they know that.
Yeah. If you haven't been listening to by now, you wouldn't know what we just went through when the phone lines were just going crazy. I mean, in 4 years, I've never had that. I mean, we've had banks full because we were giving away something.
Right.
I haven't even announced that we're giving away anything yet. And the phone lines were just going crazy. And it was spectacular. I enjoyed it.
Right.
I didn't know which one to answer.
It was interesting. It was right.
So I had to free my lines up. Thank Crystal for joining us. We'll get you back on the phone in a couple minutes. But I hate to let you go because it's time to announce our premier guest of the night. And our premier guest of the night is Stephanie A. Watson.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm fantastic and blessed. Thank you very much for having me.
You know, it's my pleasure to have you.
Thank you. I'm glad we were able to connect.
Yeah. I don't know if you were able to get everybody to probably head over to the website instead of calling, because I see the call stopped though. They're still trickling in, but I mean I don't think that's necessarily. I think they might want to speak with you too.
That would be lovely. Actually, I'm on the website now, but I'm not clear on how one can listen to it from the website. Is that possible?
Yeah, it should have popped up. The main website displays the radio player. A video starts playing first, and then the music, and then it comes on.
Okay.
But we got several different
look
listens.
on-
We have several different
Okay.
listening options from the website. You can click on that the Windows Media button at the top too, and it'll open your Windows Media player from your computer.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
but the player should automatically
yeah, I see where it
start.
says listen now, and I see the arrow, but I don't. It's a lot on here, so it's a little. I'm trying to listen to it myself, but I can't determine what to press.
Oh,
So that's fine. I'm sure they'll figure it out. But I see listening options. I see auto stream. I see a lot, but I'm not exactly sure where to go so they can actually listen while I'm on.
well, from the website, it's the main player. The main player comes in right in the middle of the web page. It'll load
Okay,
up.
the one that I see what you're saying. Weeknights at 8 p.m. with the arrow.
Yep, in the yellow.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Okay, I wanted to read a little bit from your bio, and just to give everybody a precipice of who you are. Stephanie A. Watson is the president and creative director of
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you.
DZS Savvy Event Planning and Design and Consulting Company, established in 1996. So, Stephanie, you want to give us some more into what you do?
Well, yes, I'm a professional and innovative entrepreneur. That's the title I kind of was given when I was interviewed by Fashion Z magazine. Sue, fashion editor, actually gave me that name. And basically, I've been in business for 15 years. I started DZS Event Planning as Diva Style, which was an all-inclusive event planning, consulting, and event management company. And I branched off and continued to build businesses, of which I have approximately 9 now. So I do everything from event planning and management in Michigan, destination and beyond. I also have training company, theworkshopsuite.com. Oh, let's see, Flowers with Bling. I design flowers. I do web styling for people. So kind of like an all-inclusive entrepreneur. And I do all things that are business savvy and business wonderful to expose people to professionalism as an entrepreneur. Several people are working in the realm of an entrepreneur or owning a business, but they're doing so in a hobby type of a way, meaning they're not operating the business as if they would if they were going to work from 8 to 5 for working for somebody else. So I do a plethora of things from training to consulting people, speaking as well. So that's how it started off, but it's all inclusive, and a lot of people can find out more at StephanieAWatson.com. That's a good place to find out with videos and things. So I really enjoy what I do, and being an innovator, you tend to think of things and they come to you in your sleep.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the way that it works out, and I like it. I've always been kind of unique, as my mom has always said, but I just like people, and I like to interact with them and do things with them, so that is where all that stems from.
Okay. So, I mean, you just listed a lot of stuff there. So what don't you do?
Okay, this is what I don't do. I do not bake cakes. I am not a caterer. I don't do too well. Listen, I don't do too well with the algebra, trigonometry, the sciences, things of that nature. I have my undergrad degree in organizational communications and journalism, and I just completed my master's. I'm finishing the last component of my thesis.
Oh, congratulations.
Health services, Masters of Science, correct. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for the compliment, but I don't do blood too well either. I don't do well with that. So
with the baking part.
To that part of the brain. You know, it's that part of the brain that's creative. That's the part that I am. That other analytical part, I like to just stick and move.
Understandable. So you have a very, very well put together education background. I see that. Communications and journalism. Like you said, you just got your master's in science degree. You went to several different colleges, so you're well put together. I can say that.
Thank you. Yeah, just one undergrad, Western Michigan University, go Broncos, and then I just completed at Central Michigan University, go Chippewa. So 2 colleges, one for my master's program and one for my bachelor's program.
Okay. As I'm looking at your bio here, I'm seeing that you're a member of everything. I don't think there's anything on your list that I don't know of. I mean, you got 15 years of progressively successful experience collectively in private and corporate sales. What's that about?
Well, yes. With my undergrad degree was in organizational communications, and quite often people don't quite know what it is. People thought I was going to go into broadcast journalism, but I didn't. I opted to go into something that I felt was more closely related to public relations, and so I picked organizational communications. And then I said, you know what? As long as I can talk to people and work in a business atmosphere, that's basically what it is: organizing business, communications, effective business services, things of that nature. So I started working in healthcare. My mom is a nurse, and my father is he's retired from the state, and he used to also be an athletic director. So I come from a kind of like a health background. The only reason that I didn't go to nursing school is because I don't do well with blood, as you may recall me mentioning a little bit earlier in the conversation. So that's the only thing. So I got as close. I've worked as a pharmaceutical sales rep, and then I've worked in the healthcare arena doing marketing, PR, events, corporate communications in those arenas, so that I was out educating people, and then I was the trainer for the Red Cross. So again, if you look at it, you still see some commonality in the speaking, the training, and then also in the with the healthcare arena, because I do like people, I do like health and things of that nature. So it all kind of, I meshed it together and got as close as I could without going to nursing school or going to be a physician.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put you back on hold. We still have more with Stephanie right after this break, but we got to take a break real quick. When we come back, I have more. Stephanie, hold on real quick for me, please, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you. Everybody, this is Talk Lately. You're listening to Baltimore Exposed Radio. There. Oh, goodness. It's 8:40, everybody. Welcome back to Baltimore Exposed Radio's Talk Lately show. We are here live until 10, and phone lines are open at 855-TEL-TLS, or you can text questions for Stephanie A. Watson at 443-642-9403. Before we get back to Miss Watson, I wanted to tell you, I never got the chance to tell you the Forbes best paid celebrities under 30. And you are listening to us on Do You Hate or Love Your Job? If you don't, let us know. If you do, let us know. We are willing to hear. can I say this? We are willing to hear. I want to hear more hates than I do love. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, the Forbes best paid celebrities under 30. At number 18, at number 18, they're tying, actually, 18 through 21. Carrie Underwood, Miley Cyrus, and Lil Wayne. $15 million. He need to pay them people he owe. All the producers that come out that keep saying he owe them money, they keep giving him lawsuits. Please, Lil Wayne, please. Okay, I don't feel like going through this with you. 16 through 17, Kristen Stewart with $20 million and Robert Pattinson with $20 million. I'm gonna just keep going to people that I know. Carmelo Anthony at $25 million at number 14. Number 13, Dwayne Wade at $26 million. Dwight Howard at $28 million. Rihanna, $29 million. Rafael Nadal, $31 million. Lionel Messi at $32 million. A lot of people probably aren't familiar with them. One day when we do a bio show, maybe I'll let you in on who these tycoons are. Lionel Messi and Rafael Nadal. It's scandalous. I'm trying to... It really, really is. Beyonce at $35 million. Cristiano Ronaldo at $38 million. Katy Perry, she made more than Beyonce? $44 million. Well, yeah, last year Beyonce didn't have anything going on. She was lifeless. Taylor Swift, $45 million. Roger Federer, $47 million. LeBron James, $48 million. Justin Bieber, $53 million. And who doesn't know who number one is? You don't know? Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
$90 million.
I knew that.
Yeah, I mean,
we did know that.
Stupid under 30
Well,
people.
Congratulations, I guess.
Stupid under 30 people.
You know.
Oh, they got all that money and not spreading it around to the people that are promoting them and playing their music, like the radio stations. You know, we going broke over here. No, so, don't feel sorry for us. We're doing just fine. We are doing just fine. Excuse me. The phone lines are open at 855-TEL-TLS. And let's get back to talking with Stephanie. Miss Watson, you're back on.
Wonderful, thank you.
And what's my next question? I just misplaced my question sheet. Now, through all your experience here, you know, because tonight's show is what do you love or hate about your job? What do you love most about, what do you love and what do you hate most about what you do?
Well, that's an interesting question, a little bit twofold, because actually, by me being an entrepreneur, since it's my business, I get to determine the daily changes. I also have a company where I train and educate entrepreneurs, which is something that I develop for people that don't particularly care for the jobs that they're working, and maybe they would like to work well. So what I like about my business that I have as an entrepreneur is I'm able to have total autonomy or control over what I do day to day. I can change whatever the daily agenda is. So that's what I love most.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes, the versatility and being able to do that. Also, now you say, what do I hate about it most? I don't really hate anything, because if I find that something gets to the point, and by the way, you should never hate going to work.
Yeah.
Or hate a job, or hate wherever you work. That means it's time to change.
But there has to be something that you dislike a little bit.
Well, I was going to tell you now. The one thing that I dislike is, what I dislike is when people don't necessarily take you as an entrepreneur seriously, and sometimes call you.
I like that one. Yes.
Necessarily knowing that when they call you, it costs them money for whatever it is they're asking.
Right.
So when I get a lot of different stories or excuses as to why people didn't follow up or do what they said, that's the part that kind of burns my butt.
Yeah,
That part.
I agree. I agree with that one. I like that one a lot. That's a good point. Yeah. I wish I had a scenario that I could explain that wouldn't insult somebody, so I'm not going to try.
But this is with this talk lately, so this is real talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think mine would, if I try to, explain that in my situation, it would get really vicious. And I don't think I need to put anybody on blast tonight. But callers out there, feel free to do it yourselves. But I'm not putting anybody on blast because I do want to travel with these people next year. So
That is so cute. Yeah, I'd like to come right along with you. You have a your topic is, and speaking on the entrepreneurship, I have a company called theworkshopsuite.com. You were asking what do I do? When I developed, one of the companies I developed was Web Styling by DVS, and for entrepreneurs, I developed theworkshopsuite.com, and that's for planners, business owners, and entrepreneurs. Well, what I decided to do was I wanted to help those that had an affinity toward working for themselves, or if they were already doing something, selling a product. They had a service that they were offering where I could educate them, and then I was bringing in the training experience that I had in corporate America, where I can educate individuals on an individual basis.
Okay, because that's what I was going to ask you next. Where people can learn, what can people learn from you in all of your arenas?
Well, with the Workshop Suite, I cover marketing, so I show them how to market their company. We also talk about the jewel within. You know, what is it within you that you're doing? And let's talk about the way in which you're doing this. Are you operating it as a hobby, your business, or are you operating it as you would a job? Because if you went to a job, you would put time in it and you would have different departments, be it the marketing. You would also have your CFO, CEO. And if you're going to hold all the hats of accounting, marketing, sales, and everything, then you must do that properly.
Right.
So I teach all of those different components. How do you work with people? Proper business etiquette. So all of those things are covered when people can actually call in. I've had people from Bermuda, New Orleans, Mississippi. I'm working with a young lady in Chicago right now who has a virtual boutique. And so I help develop people so that they can affordably start their own businesses or either build their empire a little better than what they're doing and operate in a professional realm. And that's what we do there. So I love it.
So I think you said this already, but you just don't operate locally. You operate nationally then.
Correct. I'm located in Michigan, but I'm a certified destination wedding and event planner out of Mexico through Love Mexico Weddings. I do weddings, corporate affairs. I've done over 700 events from Nassau, but because of my virtual services, you're in Baltimore. I'm in Michigan right now. We connected on Facebook.
Exactly. That social networking thing is a monster. That social networking thing is a real big monster.
Isn't that something? Yeah, I expand because quite a few of the people, as I've said, when you're saying, well, how are they doing that? I have a call in, and they call in like we're talking, but they have a one-on-one. We're just not face-to-face. I do the virtual training, and then you and I spoke a little bit about my virtual internships, which I saw you were asking about, and that's how you and I connected through my group of professional entrepreneurs nationwide on Facebook. And so I said, you know what, this is great because I have a virtual internship and apprenticeship. So individuals that are in college or out of college that may even want to be planners, I train them to be planners. And what they're able to do is they're able to do a virtual apprenticeship with me. And then I have an internship for college students throughout the United States because I offer them opportunities to work with marketing, sales. They can also work in event planning. I'm working with a client, Family Support Breast Cancer Survivors is one of my clients out of Virginia. So I'm working with Q Collins on his wig luncheon, a fundraiser for cancer survivors and their families.
Okay, so tell everybody where they can go to get in contact with you.
Well, here's a good hub for you. They can go to www.stephanieawatson.com. That's www.stephanieawatson.com. And there they will find links to all of my websites, contact number, and I put that together so it's kind of like a one-stop shop to link on to Tea Parties with Style. I do traveling tea parties, the training, the event planning, and also the workshopsuite.com. And they can also view my bio and find more information. So that's a little bit about what I do. Most importantly, they can just look up Stephanie A. Watson on Facebook, and I have some links on your page I just put up. Okay. So they should be able to find me.
So through the
Talk Lately show.
Through this 888 number, this 888 number is good for you too, right? So I can tell them about this one?
It most certainly is. There's a toll-free number that will be shared with them if you'd like to do so.
Okay, it's 888-421-6777. That's 888-421-6777. Or you can email her too at info@stephanieawatson.com. Stephanie, I thank you for joining us tonight, and we're going to have to get together again and start maybe collaborating on a couple shows on your workshop initiatives and everything else that you have going on, because you have a lot.
Oh, yeah, I have no problem. I'm looking to possibly come and maybe do kind of like a tidbit, or if you'd like for me to periodically do something like that, and people can call in, I'm willing to offer those services because I'm blessed. So most importantly, before we end this conversation, so people know that it's God who provides me with what I have and my abilities, and so I don't mind sharing them for profit and nonprofit.
Amen.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Stephanie, for joining me tonight. I think our time is up, though, a little. We think we ran a little bit over, but it was very informative, and we do have to collaborate on some other things as far as the show goes. So I'm going to keep you are locked in with the Baltimore Exposed Talk Lately show. So thank you for joining us tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me, and everyone have a pleasant, prosperous, and powerful day.
Bye-bye, Stephanie. Thank you. And
Good evening.
Before you hang up, I did want to let everybody know that you can call in to 855-TEL-TLS if you have any questions, and I will forward them to Stephanie, and she can get back to you. You can call in live tonight too as well, and if I can get you back, Stephanie, I'll call you back if we get bombarded with a bunch of questions.
I'm here and I'm ready to answer them, and I thank you so much for your kindness and your hospitality, and I look forward to speaking with you.
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we got more. It's Do You Hate or Love Your Jobs tonight, okay? Right here on Baltimore Exposed Radio, you're listening to Talk Lately, and the phone line's open at 855-TEL-TLS.